Hey guys, it's Krystal. Welcome back. So today I have a sunset inspired look for you. I actually wore a very similar look in a couple recent videos and a few people had asked me what I was wearing on my lids. So I decided to do a tutorial because I've been wearing this look a lot and I just really love it. It's nice and colorful for the summertime. So I'm taking my Milani eyeshadow primer. This is one of my favorite primers from the drugstore. It's affordable, it works well, it doesn't make my eyeshadows crease. So I put that all over the lid. And then next I'm going to take my Ulta Color Coat Cream eyeshadow, and this one's in Shimmering Topaz. It's a beautiful shade. I'm just going to apply it directly on the lid with my finger. I did do a review video on these, so I will link that down below in the description box in case you guys have not seen that. Okay, so next I'm going to take this Sephora Luster Matte Eyeshadow. This one's called Rio. It's beautiful. It's just a gorgeous coral shade. I love it. I'm obsessed. I've been using it a ton. And I'm just going to use a Sigma tapered, I think it's the tapered blending brush, and just buff that or blend that right into the crease back and forth. Love, love, love this color. It's so pretty. Okay, so we're going to go in with a second Sephora Luster Matte eyeshadow. This one's in Berry Crush. Again, another beautiful summer color. I've been wearing this one a ton as well. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques Duo Fiber eye brush, and this one came in a kit a while back. I don't know if they still have these, but I'm just using this because this brush tends to diffuse color that I apply into my crease. It doesn't make it, you know, so intense. I mean, it looks intense here, but it honestly doesn't pack it on as much as like a more dense brush. So I'm just applying that directly in the crease. I'm just kind of deepening up the shades. And then next I'm going to go in with this Ulta Color Pure eyeshadow pigment. This one's in Mesa. I actually also did a review on these, so I will link that down below in the description box as well. But this is just a beautiful gold shade. I love it. It's so pretty. So I'm just applying this with a flat shader brush all over the lid. This can also be applied wet for more intensity, but it really doesn't even need to be applied wet because it looks amazing on its own. And then I'm just going to go back through each color and just blend. That is really the key to having a nice blended eye look. A lot of times people will tell me that, you know, I have really good blending. Like if I go into the store, somebody will compliment my eyes and they're like, wow, your blending is really nice. So the key is to go between each color multiple times to really blend it. Okay, so we're going to go in with a third Sephora Luster Matte eyeshadow. This one is called Night Owl. It's a beautiful purple. I'm going to take this Sigma brush. I think it's the E36. And I really like this brush for packing on color and really defining the outer V. It really works amazingly for outer V work. It just looks very sculpted, or I don't know, it just helps make that outer V very precise. So I just really love this brush for that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the same shadow, but a smudger brush. This one is by NYX. I love this brush. I don't think they have these anymore, but any smudger brush you have will work. So I'm just applying this to the lower lash line. And next I'm going back in with that E36, and I'm just going back to the outer corner, and I'm also going to use, I'm also going to use that to blend the lower lash line just so it's more blended and not such a harsh defined line. And again, I'm going back into this coral shade called Rio and just applying a little bit more onto the crease, or into the crease, not onto the crease. Okay, so I realized after I had put that pigment on my lid that was called Mesa. I realized that was not the original shade I had used in a prior video, so this is the one that I had used. It's called Yolo, and I just decided to, you know, put this on the inner portion of the lid and around the tear duct area just to help brighten and lighten that inner corner area. So I think it looks beautiful with both colors, so I'm really glad that I decided to add this color into the mix. And I'm going to take this Revlon brush. It's really old. I don't even know if they have these anymore. But just take any type of blending brush and blend out any harsh edges. Again, blending is the key. You want to go through each color over and over a few times, and then you want to blend everything out so you don't have any harsh lines, because harsh lines are not cute. All right, so next I'm going to go in with this shade from L'Oreal. It's the Wear Infinite eyeshadow in Seashell, and it's just a matte off-white, and I'm just going to apply this onto my brow bone as my highlight shade. You can take any highlight you have. You don't have to use all the same products I'm using. If you guys have similar products, just use what you have. You don't have to go out and buy what I have. So yeah, I'm just applying that as my brow bone highlight and a little bit in the inner corner, and then I'm going to take a purple eyeliner. This is by Urban Decay. It's the 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Lust. So take any purple that you have, and I'm just applying that to the upper lash line. And next I'm going to take this Rimmel London ScandalEYES Kohl pencil, and this one's in turquoise. It's a beautiful blue. I think it's so stunning. I can't wear purple on my waterline because it really irritates my eyes. I guess I'm allergic to red dye or something like that. So I decided to go with a blue. You can use purple, but I decided to go with blue since purple doesn't work for me on the waterline. So I'm using this. It's beautiful. I love it. And yeah, just applying it to the waterline. And then going right back into that Night Owl eyeshadow, I'm just going to pack that right onto the eyeliner on my upper lash line just to intensify it, kind of smudge it out, just make it more defined on the lash line. And then I'm also going to take it on the lower lash line. So I'm going to bring it down just to help darken up, define the lower lash line a little bit more. All right, let's go in with some mascara. This is the Too Faced Lash Gasm mascara. I got this around Christmas when I purchased one of the Too Faced Christmas palettes. So I've had it sitting in a drawer for a while, and I'm like, you need to use this mascara. So I've used it before. I really like it. It's really great for the lower lashes. It really helps lengthen and separate them. So I do really like this mascara. All right, so I've already applied foundation. I use the BareMinerals BareSkin foundation. I use shade 1 and shade 3, mixed them together. And then I've already applied my setting powder, which is the Japonesque Velvet Touch finishing powder. And I really like this finishing powder. I think it's really nice. And then for bronzer, I contoured with the Milani Matte Baked Bronzer in Sunset. I also have a video review on these. I will link it down below. But this is what the bronzer looks like. Okay, for blush, I'm going to take this Palladio Herbal Matte Blush. This one's called Peach Icing. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm going to do a review video on these. I picked up 4 of these a couple weeks ago, and I tried filming a video last night, but I was having some problems importing it to my computer. So I have to refilm it. No, sorry. I have to refilm that video, and once I do, I'll get it up. But anyway, I'm applying this to my cheeks with a Equal Tools blush brush, and I just think it's a really nice, beautiful blush for people with fair to light skin tones. And then I decided to take this Too Faced Candlelight highlighter out. I haven't used it in a really long time. It's been neglected. It's a very, very subtle. So if you don't like a lot of shimmer on the cheeks, I would recommend this highlight because it is very minimal, very, very light. You can barely see it in the video, but it is illuminating, but not over the top. So if you don't like a lot of shimmer on your face, then I recommend that one. And then I just went in with my NYX lip liner, and it was nude pink, I think. And I'm just outlining my lips. I put on these earrings and then I ended up taking them off because I wasn't feeling them. But this lipstick is the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in Peachy Scene. I've been loving this lipstick. It's so pretty. It does have kind of a frosty finish. So if you're not into frosty finish lipsticks, you probably won't like it. But in my opinion, when I wear a frosted lipstick, I don't like it overly frosty, but when I wear a frosted lipstick, I feel like it makes my lips appear larger than they are. So just keep that in mind. Just a little side note for you. So beautiful peachy lip color. I love it. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys liked it. And if you guys decide to try this, please let me know how it turned out. You can always tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what it looks like when you guys do the look. So thanks so much for watching and have a fabulous day. Bye.